Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today it's an art related video which is long overdue, and this I am sharing with you all is my daily sketchbook from last year. So I'm just going to kind of just do a little introduction to what my thoughts were on this challenge itself while this plays in the background. I'm watching it as I'm talking about it. It's actually quite distracting as well. But basically I wanted to come up with the idea of, I wanted to challenge myself, and I thought, why not draw for an entire year? I mean, I do that anyway, but I wanted to do it in a more kind of a small environment. So a sketchbook dedicated for daily drawings, which it didn't have a theme or anything, but it was purely me just drawing from how I either felt, what ideas I had, anything from my imagination. Basically I would just draw it. And sometimes, like, to begin with, I was like, oh god, I don't know what to draw, I'll just do a little kind of like cartoony thing, almost like a comic, but it's not a comic, it's just a scribble, a doodle. And gradually throughout the months I was starting to come up with, well, not come up with, more or less come up with the words, why do they hurt so much, just drawing, not really. Now I just draw with the kind of the understanding of, okay, I got this idea, but it might not work, it might look shit at the end of it or something, and that I just went with that. So I went through a phase of like trying different mediums. So like watercolors, inks, all those different things. Unfortunately, the paper itself, because I've seen a lot of other artists use this style of sketchbook. It's a Moleskine, however you want to say it, sketchbook. It is incredibly tiny to draw in, so that was an addition for the challenge. But the paper is really thin, and it's only ideal for basically doodles. And don't take it seriously, otherwise it will mess up something on the other page or something that you've already drawn, and then it looks like you fucked up on, oh my god, I shouldn't have sworn. You basically, you fucked up on the previous page, so with the ink it will bleed through to the other page. It is very, very, very thin, and my quest this year is a better sketchbook, and continue with my imagination, whatever it is and what it likes to do. So a lot of the supplies I used a lot of mechanical pencils. I started out using just a normal pencil, I believe. I have none of this stuff laid out like in front of me or anything to talk about it, but oh god, I can't, oh there it is, it's a H pencil. I was using that as a kind of very light sketch, but then I went back to using mechanical pencils and using the different leads, and it was like 2B and 4B as well. And like this one here, I used gold. I hated that so much because it was horrible. It's okay if you kind of like add it on as an additional effect. So yeah, so there's watercolors, different colors of ink pens, mainly fine liners that I used for it. I can't really think. There's liquid ink, but I only used that a little bit. because it's very hard to control, and like say if you're using a dip pen or a really fine brush, then you don't need that much ink on the brush, otherwise you end up with loads of blotches and drips on the page itself. And the paper is really shit, but I done it, guys. I done the challenge, which I'm continuing to do in a better sketchbook, but I accidentally bought the notebook instead of the sketchbook, so that's my own error, but it's still better. It's better paper and everything. I'll leave links to what I bought, like supplies wise, if I can find them all. It's mainly on Amazon, although I didn't buy the sketchbook on Amazon, well, one in the video sort of thing. I'm about roughly halfway with this video. I'll continue talking for your own entertainment. But yeah, a lot of my ideas came from which it was the challenge of finding myself and what my style was, essentially, which every artist or any person who loves to be creative, they struggle to find what they are good at, essentially. And this is what the challenge was, to find what I'm good at and to kind of just like, this is my journey from just a year of doing this, and like imagine the differences in like 2 years or 3 or 4, that sort of thing going on there. And I mainly liked drawing girls, women. I don't really class them as girls or women, they're just female, really. I mean, some of them do look very girly and some of them do look very womanly. And yeah, I don't like drawing guys. One, I can't. I prefer to go with feminine features rather than muscular features, although I can draw guys, but it's a huge struggle for myself and my own sanity, that sort of thing. Some days, like this one here, I just couldn't be bothered to, well, I say I couldn't be bothered to draw a person, so I just tried to draw animals instead. So you'll notice throughout the entire video, there are days when I'm drawing people, and then there are days when I draw a bird or something. I like drawing birds. I can draw birds quite well, and I can draw animals quite well as well. But my journey of this was to find my style and also find out what makes me tick as an artist. What is the key thing that makes me, if that makes sense. It might not to some people, it might make sense to you, I don't know. It's an art thing. It's an art thing. That's all it can come down to. Look, August, I went for a red phase. I was using red ink to ink the pencil in. This is while I was camping as well, so I was limited to posting stuff online, but I was continuing to draw. But it was nice being in the outdoors as well, and like testing out. I had a new watercolor to test out. I think it's I have it right next to me. Why am I saying this? I know what it is. Do I? It's pastel violet, and it's an Ecoline watercolor. There you go. It's amazing. I once hated watercolors, but now after just like doing the occasional little thing in my daily sketchbook from last year, it kind of just, I don't know, it I got more confident in using watercolor beforehand. Say like a year ago, I'd be like, oh my god, watercolors, I can't do that. I can't, no, I don't want to risk it, sort of thing. But with doing the daily sketchbook, sketch a day challenge, or yeah, the challenge itself, it gave me the incentive to try new things, but also see if I could refine my work at the same time. So you notice, like, I get more refined in doing the face drawing and things like that. So like front on to the side, that sort of thing, doing the profile of the face, which I hated doing because I would always like make the nose look too big, or the head doesn't look quite right in proportion, or I don't know. And a lot of the, like, she looks so grumpy. A lot of the work that I've done, some of it I do not like at all. Some of it I'm just like, okay, just get it done and that's it. It's done. It's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You've done it, really. You've ticked that box, essentially. And now we're in November. We need 2 months. There's Sombra from Overwatch, which eats up my life like crazy. I'm sure you can tell by my YouTube channel. Remembrance Sunday there. Yeah. There's a, like, I don't know what that is on the 17th. I was just drawing shit. I don't know what I was drawing. A lot of the time it's just like, okay, I'm gonna draw this. Yeah, it's cool. But for anyone out there who's struggling to get their artistic skills up, I recommend either doing something as like this, for example. If you want to, you could do the sketch day challenge for a year, or you could do something like Inktober, which I know Inktober has gone already, or you could just like make up your own thing to do for a month. Just like draw something every day for a month. I done that. So on top of the daily sketchbook as well. That was horrible, drawing 2 things for 2 separate projects, essentially. And yeah, so it's down to you, really. If you want to try it, try it. I recommend trying it because you kind of find yourself, sort of thing. So yeah, I found my niche, I think. Is that what it is? Niche? I think it is. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, listening and seeing my drawings from the last year. And hopefully you'll see me again next year with multiple sketchbooks, because I haven't got a whole sketchbook to do. But I will see you next time. Please like and comment on this video, and keep an eye out for more art videos and also video game related videos, because I do them more than art videos, but that will change. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.